Over to the panel now. Julia, break this down for us. What does this all mean in the grand scheme of things?
Yeah, so Republicans are going to want to play this up. And I thought it was notable that this transcript was released today as President Trump is being arraigned. And we were talking about how Republicans view what's happening to President Trump as a two-tiered system of justice. And this is what we're seeing here. You're seeing the Trump indictments, and then you're seeing Hunter Biden's legal issues. Republicans are trying to draw a link between the two of them and say, hey, look, the Justice Department is treating President Trump different than President Biden's son. Republicans are going to call this earth-shattering, and they're going to push this. And, however, Democrats are probably going to stick to this as an illusion of access, trying to downplay it as much as possible. This is happening. Hunter Biden also has his own legal issues happening outside of court, so we'll have to see what happens.
And every time Hunter Biden's name is in the news, it's a dream for Republicans.
Yeah, I mean, conventional wisdom would lead you to believe that that's what's happening here, is that they see a crime and they see, my gosh, why isn't he doing the time? That's my favorite line, by the way. Why are people not
perception of crime?
It's powerful.
That's more than enough for the Republicans.
Right, it's powerful people doing things that, everyday things that you and I couldn't get away with. That's the feeling that's kind of drilled down into the Republican electorate right now about the Hunter Biden thing. But I say this, Hunter Biden, the case with him being the president's son and whatever, this illusion of access he was selling, right? Illusion, keyword. It's not a threat to democracy the way the former President Trump is. In my estimation, this case will, see itself out the door. Is it the thing that does Joe Biden in? Quite possibly. He may not want to run for re-election at some point very soon, because this thing is looking like too much of an albatross.
I doubt it.
I don't think that's a far off theory.
I doubt it. Question. So based on everything you've seen, heard, observed, did you have any knowledge of Joe Biden having involvement with Burisma? Answered by Devon Archer, no. No direct, so no involvement whatsoever with Biden and Burisma. No. So the only thought is that Burisma would have gone out of business if it hadn't had the brand attached to it.
And that's both sides of the argument is that Joe Biden had no involvement, but the Biden brand, quote unquote,
Hunter Biden was selling the brand, not Joe Biden. And the witness said specifically, no, I didn't see or observe Joe Biden directly involved with Burisma. Case closed. Keep it moving forward, GOP. It's not there.
Speaking of keep it moving, they're telling me got to go.
Okay.
Thanks for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to subscribe. Click the red button to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.